I'm GREYMOND, the founder of the GREYMOND method. I am one of the original coaches to help people fully recover from OCD, and after years of experience and thousands of clients, my message to you is still the same. You can fully recover from OCD. On this channel, I show you how. But before we start, I just wanted to remind you that I do daily OCD recovery videos, and if you don't want to miss one, hit the subscribe button now. If right now you are dealing with a setback, instead of looking at it as this horrible situation that is happening, try to look at it as a learning experience, especially if you're coming out of it. Now, I know when you're in the middle of it, it's hard to look at it as anything but a horrible situation. But as you are coming out of it, try to objectively understand what caused the setback. Why did you fall for OCD's lie? Was it an unexpected trigger? Was the trigger simply too high and it was something that you were not prepared to deal with? Did you make a mistake of going online? Did you make a mistake of talking to somebody and getting reassurance? What was the mistake in your behavior? And how can we prevent this situation from happening in the future, right? So if it's just a new trigger, maybe you need to do on-purpose exposures for that trigger. If it's something you don't face often, but you do from time to time, then maybe on-purpose exposures is okay. Same idea if, let's say, you were avoiding this trigger for a long time and now you couldn't avoid anymore and you had to face it, and when you faced it, it created a setback, right? Avoidance can lead to a setback like this. So in that situation, you need to do on-purpose exposure. If this was not the case and you just started to react and ruminate, then you have to make sure that going forward, when faced with this same situation, you prevent rumination. If you went on Google, if you researched, if you talked to somebody, make it a point in your mind that next time you are faced with the same situation, you will not make those mistakes again. You will not Google, you will not Reddit, you will not talk to people for reassurance, and you will not ruminate in your mind trying to figure it out and piece it together. So instead of looking at this setback as it's just so bad, try to kind of pull it apart, not in a reassurance-y, obsessive way, but in an objective way, and see where the mistakes happened and what can we do better in the future. And that is the process of recovery. You will have setbacks from time to time, but the process of recovery means that you are having setbacks less often. They also last less time, right? That it's not a setback that lasts a week or a month, but maybe just a few hours, because you're not going to do the behaviors that you did last time. I hope you find my videos helpful. Subscribe if you haven't. If you would like to book a talk and set up an action plan specifically for your OCD situation, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. Subscribe if you haven't. It means a lot to me if you do. I will see you tomorrow.